Good evening, welcome back to a new video. This is probably going to be a short and sweet one, and I have been filming stuff all day but it's just not felt right, and I can already feel I'm going to get emotional. It's currently 7 PM and it's a Saturday and I want this video to go up tomorrow. Oh my god, I've not even spoken yet, Jesus. Also, my hair is really wet and really short and I don't love it, but we're just rolling with it right now. I'm currently just in my home studio and I got a new mic a couple of days ago and I'm really excited to use it. I wanted to use it today but I just haven't ended up doing that for whatever reason. And I've been up here for a couple of hours now and it started off well, which it normally does when I'm in the studio, and then when I'm kind of like on a roll I always want to do more. But because I don't really, basically I'm a singer, if you didn't know that already, and I write my own music with various people, whether it be my band or different producers. But I can't read music, and I did used to be able to, but I unfortunately forgot everything. I think I got up to like grade 4 or 5 when I was younger, like I'm talking quite young, like 7 or 8 years old, on the piano, and yeah, I forgot all of that, which is really sad. But it is what it is, and I don't want to dwell on that. You know, it's never too late to learn, but I am now at a point where I want to be able to, I don't know, I don't really know why I'm getting so upset about it, but this is going to take so long to film. I think I'm more so just frustrated with myself because I've been saying for so many years that I want to dedicate more time to bettering my craft and learning my craft, and I think I'm just disappointed in myself for, sorry, I'm a very messy crier. I think I'm just disappointed in myself for not dedicating time to learning my craft better so that I can be, and not even necessarily just further on in my career, but just for myself, for my own creative soul. I just don't know why I haven't done it, do you know what I mean? So that's just really frustrating to me. And I made a video today all about my all about my non-negotiables that I have been implementing and wish to implement for the rest of the year and beyond, and music was one of them. But I think it's kind of just hitting me how much that needs to be my priority over everything, because that is what makes my heart happy and that's what I want to pursue more than anything. Being here in this space, at my laptop, at my microphone, at my keyboard, with my guitar, how am I here with all of these things, all of these tools, and I don't know how to use them properly? And this might seem really silly to a lot of people, and I know it's only me that can change this. It is solely up to me. But like I said, I think I'm just annoyed with myself, and I always try to say, you know, I'm trying not to be too harsh on myself and this, that. And I also think that that's been a bit damaging because it's given me like a pass to not focus on the things that I should really be focusing on. Sometimes I've been able to push past it and do it, but sometimes, most times, I don't, and it needs to change, because how am I ever gonna better myself and be more successful, not even just a career pathwise but just in my own life? How am I gonna achieve the things that I literally dream of in my head if I'm not putting in the work? And it kind of goes for anything and everything, you know? You have to put the work in. I just did a little phone therapy session to myself. I posted this on my Instagram not too long ago that I had started doing little phone therapy sessions, and it feels really good to be able to just spill and get everything out and no one to talk back to you and to just say what you need to say. I just had one just before I started filming this, and I was kind of like, you know, again, without being too harsh, but I was like, this is down to you. This is only you that can change this, and you're literally not going to better yourself. You're not going to be able to do the things that you want to do if you don't put in the work. And I realized that I want the results, but I don't want to do the work. And how ridiculous is that? Like, I literally just realized that, and I was like, wow, to admit it and say it out loud made me feel almost like really stupid. I don't know, it's just gave me a bit of like a reality check, and it's made me realize that I'm trying to dedicate my time to so many other things, and my music, the thing that I'm most passionate about, the one that fuels my fire, is the one that takes the back seat the most. And I just think, I know it's really bad to do this, and my boyfriend tells me off all the time, but it's hard not to think all of these years that I've been saying I want to learn guitar, I want to learn piano. I'm talking, this is literally like 10 years if I'm being totally honest with you. Imagine how good I could have been like in 10 years. It honestly breaks my heart. It's my fault. Like, what the hell? So I have no excuse, and I guess I'm making this now, it's a bit embarrassing, but to hold myself accountable, because this time next year I want to be better than I am right now in many ways, but specifically right now I'm relating this to music, and I'm sure you guys might relate this to something that maybe you're passionate about, or maybe even just your personal well-being as well, because I definitely think that for myself as well. But like I said, I'm just speaking in music terms right now, and I've started to put things in place where I can better myself. My wonderful friend Jim is helping me do my music theory again. I have a couple of people who have reached out to me and said that they'll help me with guitar. I'm still on the hunt for a piano tutor, but I just know I need to be held accountable. Like, I can't have any of this do it if you feel like it. Like, no, I need someone to be like on my case, and it's difficult when you have friends helping you with that. Like, obviously Jim, who's helping with my theory, he's a really good friend of mine, and I know he'd never be like, so have you done your homework? But he does set me literal homework, and I'm always like, when we were doing it last year, I was excited to do it, and I'm just looking forward to getting back into that. And again, like, holding myself accountable, because at the end of the day, it's me who takes the downfall. If I don't do these things, my music's not gonna progress. I'm not gonna get the gigs that I want to get. I'm not gonna get the opportunities that I know I'm capable of getting. So it just needs to change, like, point blank. I need to be kind to myself, but things do need to change. The realization of that it's heavy. It's a little bit heavy to accept that, but it's a good thing, and it's not going to be easy. I'm very aware that it's not going to be easy, but it's time to really push through the resistance and create the opportunities for myself where I can better myself. So yeah, like I just briefly said, I guess I'm making this to hold myself a little bit accountable, and all the content that I was filming today just didn't feel like it was really giving, and it wasn't making sense. So I just wanted to clean the slate and kind of just put this here, and I still really want to focus on my YouTube, because I really enjoy doing YouTube, and I really enjoy the editing process and making the trailers and all that kind of stuff. So I'm still going to try my best and incorporate my music into my YouTube channel, because when I looked back at the year that I've now had on YouTube, because I posted my first video in January 21, a lot of it has been about music, and that is what I wanted. So I'm really proud of myself for that. So I'm going to continue to see how I can make my vlogs and videos music, but also just general lifestyle related, because I love to watch lifestyle vlogs, and I would also like to do that as well. But I want to incorporate, you know, my music in there as well. If you're still here, thank you for watching. I'm not apologising for crying, but I am a little bit sorry that you had to see that. But thank you for being here and supporting me, and I hope you stick around. And if anyone actually has any practices or like accountability tips, I'd be really grateful to hear those. if you want to share them in the comments section. My battery's flashing, so I'm gonna speed this up and say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week.